When it comes to horror games, I know absolutely nothing about them, as I just am so scared when I play them that I actually have to, mentally prepare for those games and need a mental break from time to time when I'm playing those games, which is actually barely ever. But today I have played through 3 liminal space games. At least I think they are liminal space games, because I have got no clue what that means. I'm not even sure if the 3 games I have played are known to any person out there, but either way, it doesn't really matter, as I will be covering them all. And aside for that, I did record my sessions with my microphone and my screams or something on a separate channel. So if you want to check that out, go ahead, link is in the description. Our first game is within the Backrooms. If you know the Backrooms, then you probably won't know this game, as there are probably a million backroom games out there, and this is just one of them. The game just puts us in the Backrooms with no tutorial whatsoever, and I just have to make my way through it because, well, that's all that one can do. So I start running around and getting lost, because that is what those games are all about, Getting lost at all times because everything looks the same and everything feels the same and the vibes are just off. I suppose the goal of this game is to find all the save point icons. I'm not really sure why they use the save point icons, because I really thought they were only used for saving your game. I'm just joking, okay? I do know what a floppy disk is. I'm not that young. Either way, while I did get lost, I didn't actually care about getting lost, as this game was actively giving me the chills all the way through. Perhaps it is because I am not used to playing any type of horror game, or because it is simply one of those games where I expect a jump scare to happen and it never happens, so yeah, I'm all jumpy and like that, There was, however, a section in the game where I found some creepy mannequins, and no, I know they would move because of how they looked, but nah, I know, I don't want to deal with that, no. I also came across a living anchor, and a not so good looking anchor, and that was honestly that was all I found in this game. I must say that even though this game gave me the chills, I just don't get why people play these games, because there isn't much to explore to begin with. I don't get it. I did like the little secrets here and there that I could find. I liked the fact that the crowbar I got had 0 animation effort put into it. Yeah, sure, I guess I could also make a game that just puts the crowbar on a screen and nothing happens. But I also don't really mind, as I think the ideas are definitely there with this game. And while they could have just made a lazy endless maze, they didn't. And I think that's really cool. I wouldn't score this game very high, but I kinda wanna see what this developer is capable of in the future. That brings us to the next liminal space game, called Liinal Waters. So it's a liminal space game because it has liminal in its name. But I can't start it yet, considering how badly optimized the menu is. What? Words that are not on screen? That is the worst thing you could have in a menu. What's happening here? Hopefully the game isn't as bad though. So, when I start the game, it instantly put that fear of Satan in my soul. Because what do you mean? I got instantly scared. I got instantly scared when I started here, and I was like, no. Like, I hear screams from the distance, and I was like, nah, I'm out of here. But like, I can't record for 5 seconds and be done with it, no. I had to suffer through this. I decided to record for like 10 minutes or something, so yeah. The good thing about this game, though, is that there are a bunch of cute little ducks here and there on the water, and that's nice. But there is also a lot of water, and a lot of water sounds that just made me actually feel scared. Normally, I don't get scared by water, but in this game, I did get scared by water, because it was also so loud that you couldn't hear anything else. So, like, I wouldn't be able to hear if there were footsteps, because this felt like a game where there could have been a jump scare. Like, I was preparing for that. Like, I am not that brave to play this game. I am not that brave. I was already on edge because of this game. This game, like, had a really good scary vibe, and I'm not good with really good scary vibes, And I didn't want to spend my time on figuring things out on what was happening. Yes, I know I'm a scaredy cat when it comes to these kind of games, and honestly, aside for the menu, Liinal Waters really gave me the creeps. It really does the job well. It even made me quit out the game, because I was just honestly too scared to even move a step further. But hey, the game is pretty good for giving you a quick scare and stress attack, so I will give them that. If you want me to continue playing this game, or maybe even stream it, definitely like this video and subscribe. If the video gets 15 likes, yeah, I will stream the rest of this game, no questions asked. The last game I played was 9 Hells, which is a game where you go through 9 hells and, well, try and beat the challenges provided to you. I must say that this game is kind of broken, as I can just walk through the windows, and, well, while the doors are locked, it just doesn't matter, as I can just walk through the windows. What's up with that? Aside for that, the tutorial introduced me to the mechanics of the game for 1 second, so I had no clue on what I had to do for the remainder of the game. So in hindsight, I was not planning on recording much of this game to begin with, since I was already on edge because of the previous 2 games. Luckily this game isn't as scary, but I got introduced to some enemies in this game that at first seemed like weeping angels from Doctor Who. And if you don't know what they are, well, weeping angels are basically enemies that if you look away, they move towards you. But yeah, I feel like they're also broken because at a certain point they just stopped moving towards me. And I didn't get killed by any of them, so hey, that's nice. Another thing I noticed is when you tilt the camera down, the camera just actually ducks. And you can look through objects because of that. That's cool, I know. I should have honestly expected that. The tutorial of this game actually only has you pick up a screwdriver and open some door. That's it. I didn't even realize I had to do that, so I was just walking around aimlessly. The next part of the game is just Slenderman. And after guarding the first page, I got jump scared, and yeah, jump scared. Yeah, it was just walking towards me. That was not really a jump scare. I didn't even get scared. Me, the scaredy cat. I didn't get scared. I know. This game isn't good at all, but at the same time I think that the game has some potential. It also has a backroom section that is just really bad, because there is not much there, it's not really actually wide, and I thought I had seen everything. And that's when I quit. This honestly feels more like something that someone would make to try out how making a game would work, and nothing more. So that's that. Yeah, I'm just gonna say this game is bad, but I think the developer, if they scale down their project, could make something really fun. I'm not gonna lie. Either way, I hope you enjoyed this little video. This video was very short because I, for one, just don't care about video length, and 2, I was too scared to record longer sessions of these games. If you want to see more, definitely consider subscribing and liking so you can see more fun videos from my channel. Anyway, see ya.